Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Sometimes you hope that you see typos. Own and drive the 1931 Bentley, even though it's the 1930 Bentley blower. The Forzathon Weekly Challenge, you're going to eventually scroll through the chapters and see Chapter 4, and you're going to think to yourself, that has to be 10. That can't be 100. Well, guess what? It is not a typo. It is legitimate. Everyone's been whining and complaining about it, and it's justified. I totally understand it. The car costs 4 million credits at the auto show to start with. I will say though, there are some perks that give back to you, but it still does not make up for what this entire situation is. But does this. In the message center, the Forza team acknowledged that this challenge, Chapter 4, was way too much of a quote-unquote grind, so they have gifted everybody in the game 100 Forzathon points. Make sure you download, do not delete. You might even get 200 Forzathon points if you have that double Forzathon points house. If you don't have that house yet, make sure you get it. But after you own and drive the car, Chapter 1 will be complete. Before we go any further, we have to look at the Forzathon Shop because the wheelspin exclusive Koenigsegg CCGT is there. The Ford Supervan also is there, which is a 500,000 credit auto show car. I'm getting the CCGT because I did not have it yet. But then Chapter 2 of the weekly Forzathon is to earn a total of 9 stars at speed zones. This is where you're going to want to get a pretty good tune. You don't want a maxed out tune because this car has no handling potential. Then you want to filter your map for speed zones. My two favorite are the top two actually, top left part of the map. I don't really think anyone's going to successfully be able to 3-star speed zones with this car. It just, again, doesn't have that drivability. It doesn't have that potential. You can easily get 2 stars though with a good tune. I would highly recommend trying to do pretty much all the events in dry conditions because we're in the storm season, so it's going to rain, and when it does, this car just slides all over the place. But Chapter 3, we have to win 3 road racing events. You know I got you with a blueprint. 1 lap on easy difficulty. You should have no issues getting this done. You do have to do 3 1-lap circuits. Again, you can't just make like a 0.1 mile straight line. Chapter 4 then, like we all talked about, 100 miles. I made a separate tune for this, just a top speed tune pretty much. The highway back and forth from the danger sign to the other side is about 7 miles. So you can do the math. You just got to keep going back and forth. Obviously, you can do Goliath or other racing events if you actually want to make some profit or get skill points or different things like that. I didn't really care about that. I just wanted to get this challenge done and over with. I did also want to point out though, all these Bentley blowers are selling for 4.5, even more expensive than that at the auction house, even though it's only worth 4 million credits. If you sell yours for 3 million credits after you're done with it, chances are they're going to sell if you want to get some money back, so I highly recommend at least looking into that. But that is the weekly Forzathon. That is how to get the Koenigsegg CCGT if you don't have it yet. If you missed this Forzathon shop, if you watched this video late, remember it is a wheelspin exclusive, so you might have a chance to get lucky eventually. Let me know how you're feeling about 100 Forzathon points, 1 Forzathon point per mile, as compensation for this quote-unquote grindy Chapter 4 Forzathon event. I don't think we will ever see a Forzathon challenge like this ever again. That's the good thing. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like to show your support. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on the next video.